I just personally want to thank each of you for coming today, and welcome to St. Leo University. I'm very honored and thankful that each of you are here today. I just want to take a quick couple of minutes and let you know how thankful that I am for your support, your love, and most importantly, your passion for this philanthropy. Please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. Speaking in front of crowds is not my passion, but I will tell you something that I am truly passionate about, and that's making a difference. Together, you and I have done that. We have come together to make that difference. Through this past 2 years, we have been able to reach 5 counties, multiple churches, businesses. We've reached elementary schools, middle, high schools. We've even are into Florida Zephyr Hills Hospital. We have an Air Force base up in Pensacola, Florida, that has joined us and is actually collecting the caps, sorting them, and sending them to us. We recently, a couple of months ago, had a Brownie troop come from Tampa. They brought all their caps. They came here, they collected and sorted. We also have multiple centers that are not here. We have centers in different states and areas that have been collecting the caps as well for us. So today is exciting. Through all of that, we have collected and sorted around 20,000 pounds of caps. Wow. That is huge. All the while being able to educate the community on the importance of recycling. I'll save that part of it for Valerie. She's going to kind of go more in depth to that. This could not have been accomplished without your help, without your dedication, without your coming to campus, being a part of the sorting, the endless hours of the caps. And I have to just thank a lot of the students. We had several student workers, fraternities, sororities come out, and I know sometimes they were a little like, oh, Miss Heidi, or another cap, and we bring a group here. And I would always tell them, guys, we're making a difference. One cap at a time, we're making that difference. And I think today's exciting because if anything, it's a motivator for us. It's a motivator for each of us in here that look what we've done. Look what together, we've brought a community together, 5 counties. We're all the way over to Citrus, all the way up in Pensacola. And to me, that's what it's about. It's about making that difference. With all that being said, today's exciting because we have a guest of honor. We have Michael Ledford here. Michael is a resident here in Zephyr Hills. He attends Woodland Elementary, and he'll be going into the 4th grade. Michael's also here with his mom, his dad, his brother Tyler, and 2 cousins, so we're very thankful that they've been here. I was able to, through this process, meet Barbara Hayes, which is a school therapist. We have the superintendent here of Pasco County Schools. We have the teachers here. We also have Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School. The church is represented here, and through this, I'll also be going into a couple of the schools and educating the student bodies as well as the staff on the whole benefits of the recycling. So in other words, when we get these caps, we won't have to sort the caps with them either coming to campus. They will have been collected, sorted, and brought to us. So to me, that's a huge accomplishment. At the end, if we have any questions, feel free to talk to me or Valerie, and we'll gladly answer any questions. If you're needing any information, I'll have some business cards. I know I've had a couple of people interested in, so please feel free to. But at this time, I would like to introduce Valerie. Valerie is the founder president of Chariots of Love, and it's a nonprofit 503c organization, and she's located in South Florida. Valerie drove up today, and it was a 4-hour drive, so I was very thankful that she came up. She's the inspiration behind Chariots of Love. I was able to, 2 years ago, just kind of come along with her, and like I said, we've had 2 shipments, and the 2 shipments, it's been around 20,000 pounds, and I can't thank all of the departments on campus. I have to thank my supervisor, Sean and Ken, for the endless hours of me going to them, asking questions, and allowing to get out of the office to do certain things. But again, most importantly, it's each and every one of you that's in here for that support and the passion for it, and even the manpower. So at this time, I'd like Valerie to come up here, and thanks again for coming.
Thank you, everyone. She said my name is Valerie Matthew. I'm the president and founder of Chariots of Love. And we are primarily an educational charity. We're educating the public on how to identify and recycle correctly. And that, in addition, through public donations and grants, we're able to provide free wheelchairs to any child in the U.S. with a disability up to the age of 21. And this is actually our 72nd wheelchair in just over 2 years that we've given out. So by learning to identify and recycle correctly, which you're all doing, you're helping the environment, you're helping keep this plastic, which took energy to produce, we're keeping it out of the landfills, and we're giving it back to the recycling company for plants to purchase that make products using recycled plastic. Some of the items that are made out of recycled plastic you may not be aware of would be like composite decking. Composite fencing was getting very popular. Janitorial equipment, school supplies. These are things that are made with recycled plastic. Almost everything on the inside of your vehicle that's not leather is recycled plastic. So these are companies that are making things using this plastic that already exists, keeping it out of the landfills, putting it into products we need in our lives every single day. And at the same time, the funds that we receive, 100% of the money received from the recycling is used for the wheelchairs. There's no salaries. We are a 501c charity. There's no salaries. There's no income to the charity. There's no staff costs or anything like that. All the money goes to the kids. We want to help as many children in this country as we can. And these are children that they have disabilities. They may have a financial need. They may have insurance. They may have insufficient insurance or no insurance at all. There's a lot of children that come to us, especially in South Florida, that come from other countries. They're coming from Venezuela or Guatemala. They're coming for the betterment of the child's life in this country, and they don't have insurance. They're not going to qualify for the standard wheelchair forms that a child may receive. So by providing these free wheelchairs, these are families that are in need, and we're happy to be able to help them. Children like Michael, we're happy to have you have this wheelchair. We hope it gives you a good, strong life and you're able to use it well and in good health. His current wheelchair, he has a powered wheelchair that he uses in school, and it actually has some mechanical issues. It's frequently out of service, and he'll be able to use this wheelchair. And these wheelchairs that we give are all transport approved, which means they have the transport loops on them. They can be strapped down in public transportation or on the school buses. So this will give him safe and healthy transportation, and we're actually going to help with the repair costs on his current powered wheelchair. We started about 6 months ago. Thank you, literally, thank you. This doesn't come out of me, this comes out of you. And it comes out of communities just like this around the entire country. We have what we call non-local participation, where people do exactly what you're doing. They're taking the plastic to their local recycling companies in exchange for a tax-deductible donation to Chariots of Love from the recycling companies, and we receive checks almost every week. Idaho, New Jersey, what have you, where people are able to recycle their caps locally and use the proceeds to help children they don't even know. Some of the children in their own communities. Some of the children you see on these pictures here are from Michigan, Missouri, Chicago. So we've helped 72 children, 4 of them out of state, the rest are in South Florida. Michael, you're my furthest west candidate so far. That's a record. We actually have 6 other candidates that we're working with right now, and we go all the way to the age of 21. Anyone, if you know a child with a disability, you know a child that's in need of some assistance. Maybe they have a wheelchair that's in disrepair and it needs something fixed on it. They need a new headrest and they can't afford it. They can go to chariotsoflove.com, go to the website, and you can request. I'll pay for repairs. We also pay for wheelchairs. Not every child needs a new wheelchair. Maybe they just need something fixed. And that's the money that we receive from the grants, the monetary donations, and from the recycling proceeds from folks just like yourselves. So we thank you for that. I thank Heidi for the spearheading this organization over here. She's put in a tremendous amount of energy, and the staff and faculty and students of St. Leo University, you're just phenomenal. God bless you all. I know you have many churches and community involvement, and when I'm locally at home, I do public speaking, and I talk about the 3 aspects of Chariots of Love. We have, obviously, the environmental aspect of the education. The United States is the #1 producer of trash on the planet. That's the #1 we shouldn't be so happy to be. We're ranked #7 globally in recycling. So there's a little bit of an education deficit there. You guys are obviously much higher on that level, but we want to get the whole country up off that number 7 ranking, get us involved in recycling every day in our lives. We have the humanitarian aspect. That's giving back the wheelchairs to the kids. So we're helping those in need, helping people that are less advantaged in our own communities. I feel that's a moral obligation. We live in a very affluent country. We should be helping those in need. It's our duty. It's the right thing to do. And it's, as my bracelet says, it's paying it forward. You never know when someone you may know, a loved one, may be in need. And hopefully somebody will be there to give you a hand at that time. And then there's the empowerment. Caps of Love is my passion. It's not for everybody. Obviously it's yours or you wouldn't be here. But if it's not your passion, find something that is your passion. Find a way to get involved in your own communities, doing something you like. If it's not this, if you like animals, why don't you go to a local animal shelter and see if you can take some dogs for a walk. It'll make your own day. You'll be happier when you're done. If you like the beach, you like going to the beach, take a plastic bag with you. Pick up some trash. You're doing a little community service at the same time. That's a way of giving back in your community. Maybe it's just giving somebody a hug. That's a free, easy way to make somebody's day. You never know what's going on in somebody else's life. In a way, maybe a hug or a smile, just a nice gesture can make somebody's day and change their life. You never know. Try it. You'll like it. And it's contagious. They'll do it to someone else, and the world will be a better place. So at this time, I'd like to give my new friend, Michael Ledford, his new wheelchair. Thanks to all of you. He's stepping high, he's ready. It's just your size, Michael. You look good in there, man. And this is your handiwork, folks. This is your doing. You're helping change the life of a child in your own community. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thanks again for coming, and thank you, Valerie, for making the 4-hour drive over. We really appreciate it. And guys, this is what it's about. Today's what we worked so hard for, the endless hours that we put in for it, reaching out, the phone calls, the support. I could not have done this without everybody in here. And you know what? We're going to continue to do this. Today is a motivation day. Today's a day that is going to put that passion back into us to keep collecting those caps and educating the community. Please, at the end, we have light refreshments back there. Please feel free to stay. If any of you would like to come up to get some pictures, to ask any questions, I'll be up here.